We are treating our bees with a product called Apivar, and I'm going to turn this around. It's a lot of bees.
Yeah, see there's pollen on those guys.
Yeah. Our bees are still bringing in pollen. But what we're doing, what my husband's doing, is he's putting in these strips that are going to be treating this particular box. Oh, honey, you want me to smoke it first? Okay. Here, you get that. Okay. Yeah. The bees are going nuts. I'm starting to get dive bombed by quite a few. Quite a few. But right now, at least in the area of Texas that we're in, varroa mites have become an increasing problem. Might be due to the drought, might be due to heat. We've had a really hot summer. And so we're putting in these strips to kill off the mites. Otherwise, the mites will kill off our bees. So I made a video for you all about a week ago, and my phone had really, really low memory storage, and I don't know if I'll be able to pull that video up for you or not. Bees are everywhere. But yes, we've gone ahead and, honey, let me just get that. Okay. We need to smoke. Here, let me smoke that.
Well, they're
okay.
just pouring out.
Yeah, we've really disrupted them. There we go. That will help us to not kill very many. You know, we hate to kill even one bee when we put our boxes back. And the smoker helps really a great deal. Okay. Get that. Okay. Yeah. So now we are just going to, my husband's going to go ahead and put on a super. Are you going to put a super on, honey?
That was
yeah.
Yeah. Air conditioning purposes.
Yeah. Once we put the Apivar strips on, we leave them alone for just about 44 days. That lets the Apivar do its work. The bees are not disrupted for that length of time. So really, for over a month now, we're not going to be getting in to see what our bees are up to. But the Apivar strips are really, really important. We already lost our very, very first official swarm, or hive actually, that we had purchased, and we were trying to take good care of it. But another reason the bees may be extra agitated today is due to it's really cloudy and it's drizzly today.
New ones these are.
Yeah. Okay, these are our beetle traps. Okay, and we've had them in our boxes for quite some time, but they're not reusable. So we're gonna have tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go to the bee supply store and buy more of those beetle traps. And then also we ran out of Apivar strips, so got to add those to our second hive right there. And probably what I will do today, or maybe tomorrow, is I'll mix up some sugar water. Let's see, I can never remember the ratios. It's sugar and it's water. Honey, are we going to get into the other box? Yeah. Okay, even though we don't have enough Apivar? Oh, we have 2 Apivar strips. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Okay, let me just smoke. Let me do some smoking. And oh, there's a hive beetle. Hate those suckers. Here's another one. So we want to have those traps in all of these. So I'll replace those tomorrow, just with regular oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever kind of oil I have. Okay, and they probably are not doing much in this box. So this is the box that we haven't harvested any honey from this. Yeah, this actually was put in there several weeks ago to give this particular hive just kind of some breathing room because of the heat. And so we put that in there just to provide them with some airflow, additional airflow for the heat. So I don't know that they have even tried to build much comb in that box. You see much comb?
I don't really see any.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. And if they have not been building any comb, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That wasn't the purpose of this particular box at this.
This year. Yeah.
Yeah, at this time. You know, next spring, we'll go ahead and be adding super. A super is the box that we're actually going to be ending up harvesting honey from. So we'll put that in. Yes.
They're not
Yeah, see, they didn't draw any comb on that, and that's fine. Again, it was just for airflow. So we'll set that aside. We will not put that one back on right now. And
Well, you can look in here. See,
let's see.
you can see where they're drawing
Yeah.
comb out. So we know they're good.
Okay, so the honey you can kind of see when you look through. We'll pop one out. We're going to actually be leaving these bees 2 full boxes of honey.
That's capped
So
honey.
you can
That's
see there's
curing
capped honey, curing honey, and turn it back around, because wherever you see yellow, they are putting in. Do you see any? Do you see any?
No pollen.
We don't really see any pollen in that particular one, which isn't surprising at this time of year. Okay, so the honey reserves in these 2 boxes are for this particular hive to get them through the rest of the year until the spring. So I think my husband's going to pull up one more box. Yeah. Okay. Now there you
This
see.
is brood.
Uh-huh.
They're working on honey. They may have just cleared out. There's pollen right there. In these.
Yeah.
That's all pollen.
And there's a little bit of capped honey up in the corner.
Yep. And they do that so they don't have to go from frame to frame.
See that little bit of capped honey right there? And that is a small reserve for the nurse bees. So the nurse bees are here. They are tending to the larvae and the pupae, and they cap each one of those little cells where the little baby can develop. And then when the nurses need to eat, they go in for that little tiny area over on that one side where there was some honey for them. It is very cool the way that these bees are. So we're going to finish up here, and I'll go ahead and put this. It's something different every day. Right now we are in very early August, a little bit late with our Apivar treatment for the varroa mites, but nevertheless we're treating them, and so they should be good to go. We may put in some pollen patties. We'll see. Now that we see that there is some pollen coming in, but not much. Honey, let me go get the smoker. There's some pollen coming in, but not a whole lot. So it might be time to go ahead and feed them some pollen patties, which is just a type of feed for the bees. Okay. Do you want me to smoke anything, hon?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah. We try not to kill them, but sometimes it happens. All right. For the greater good. So that's what we're doing today. We will be, we'll be putting in a few more Apivar strips when we buy them. We'll be adding some more beetle traps, and we'll be leaving them alone. They'll be glad for that. Are we sure we want to put that top box on, hon?
They're not even drawing out. So
Okay, okay.
that'll keep them air conditioned.
Yeah, so the next steps, again, new beetle traps, a few more Apivar strips. We ran short. We'll take care of that tomorrow. Probably some honey water, maybe some pollen patties. We will talk to our bee mentor people. All right. It's not as hot as it looks. I've been in this suit for a little while, so it does get to be a little on the hot side, but the bees are okay. The bees are okay. A lot of them out today. On rainy days, on cloudy days, they're just
We were
a little.
up against the clock.
They're just a little bit more aggressive, and since we need to get these strips in right away, we didn't want to wait. You know, if tomorrow is a better day. And you can see, yeah, they're still around me. They want to make sure that I'm leaving, which I am. Yeah, kind of once we get up past about the halfway point in our backyard, they're pretty much gone. There's one.
Well, we got a bee box here. So.
Yeah. There's one that is pretty sure she's pretty sure that I'm up to no good. I'll stay here on the patio area, and we'll go in when I'm for sure the bees are gone. That's all.